What's up, everybody? This is Player Faces, Tattoos, and Shoes, the New York Knicks. And yes, there's no playoffs for the Knicks, but it might just end up as well with no Carmelo Anthony going in the next season. He can opt out. He is going to. Nobody knows, though, if he's going to leave. He's saying, it's not committal, saying that he, doesn't want to leave New York, but he wants to win. Well, chances are, bro, you might not be able to do. I don't think you're going to be able to do both. So we'll see what happens. The Knicks are pretty cash strapped, and they got money sunk into guys. I don't know. It ain't looking good. So we'll see. I don't know what happens with Melo, man. I as a Chicago Bulls fan, I'd like to see him come to Chicago. But at the same token, the Bulls don't have enough money, I don't think, to offer it. Well, I know how much money they have that they can possibly offer him. It's not going to get much more than between the $14 to $15 million range because of the cap. And you'll hear a lot of people say different things, but if you take a look at websites like Sham Sports and you look at guys like Eric Pincus who actually follow the cap, this is what they do. I'm actually trying to work on getting that type of an expert understanding of the salary cap as well. But you have a lot of people saying that the Bulls could get him if they amnesty Boozer and then trade Dunleavy, and the Bulls, only way the Bulls can even think about doing it, they have to trade Taj Gibson and shed the contract. So I don't think it's gonna happen. But we'll see. We can always hope, right? Speaking of hope, Amari Stoudemire looked like he want to keep hope alive on this picture. He looked like a civil rights activist for real. Looked like he grew up in the 60s doing sit-ins in diners and everything here, which is a beautiful thing. If it wasn't for people doing that, I wouldn't even be on YouTube right now. You understand me? So I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Amari. Well, you didn't do it, but you invoked the spirit in me that made me talk about it. So there you go. I'm gonna tell you, as you look through this video, you're gonna see the Knicks lead the league in tattoos. Ain't no team in the world got more tattoos. And look, and here's one of the main reasons why. Look at this fella here, J.R. Smith. He just looked like, that look on his face like somebody just asked him to play defense. He's like, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna play on defense. Or somebody just asked him to take good shots. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Nah, I'm gonna shoot this from half court. But I'm just tripping. I'm talking about J.R. Smith. I am. He does some peculiar stuff, man. He does. But I'm gonna say this, and people might laugh. J.R. Smith could be one of the top 3-4 shooting guards in the NBA. He has the talent to do it. Athletically, he can shoot the jump shot. He can go to the basket. He just don't do it a lot. He can pass. He has the athleticism and the length to be good on defense. He got the total physical package. It's just mentally, he just like, I just don't think he care that much. He just be like, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. That make too much sense. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. But Raymond Felton don't know what's going on. Raymond Felton looked like he just barely missed an explosion. He like, whoo. Have you ever seen a basketball player with a face fatter than Raymond? This is an awesome render for real. They killed it. But have you ever seen if the moment Raymond Felton stopped playing basketball, he gonna blow up to be about 300 pounds. I'm telling you, because he gotta work hard to keep that fat boy stomach off him. He got a fat boy stomach just running up on him like fat boy stomach, fat boy stomach, fat boy stomach. I don't know. Iman Shumpert is angry and blowing. Everybody on the Knicks got duck lips. Everybody on the Knicks got duck lips. Don't do that ever. Don't ever do that again. But he's blowing out, and I don't know why. He looks aggressive right now. Chicago, though, stand up. The Bulls. See, I almost called them the Bulls. The Knicks have quite a few players with some type of Chicago ties, some way, shape, or form. It's crazy. It's like 6 degrees of separation from the Bulls with the Knicks. I don't know what it is, but they got a bunch of them on there. I love Iman Shumpert's game. I really do. A lot of people, he kind of made Derrick Rose look bad. They tore their ACL on the same day, right? And Iman Shumpert came back during the season, and it was like made people look bad. But look at, ain't never had no sandwich taste like this in my life. Tyson Chandler is excited and blowing and hair all over the place. All in all, woo, man, I don't know what you is doing here, dog, but you is, boy, this is, I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what to say. His eyes is closed and whew, he has some really bad gas and he just cannot get it out of there quick enough. Tyson Chandler is, it seems like Tyson Chandler is like 40 years old, but he's not. But see, that's what happens with the guys who have come straight out of high school, because they seem like they're older than they are because they've been in the league so long. But Tyson Chandler is not. Tyson Chandler's only 31 years old. But now tell me who thought, if you didn't automatically know how old Tyson Chandler was, you thought he was older than 31. I know you did. Shannon Brown, he married to, I don't know if he married to her, but he was with Monica, the R&B singer, and his nostrils are humongous. He has nostrils like a dragon, and it looked like it's some little boogers in there too, because they probably they ain't got nowhere to cling to because his nostrils are so wide. He should play for the Bulls because he kind of got a Benny the Bull look. But he's from Chicago too. They're another Chicago tie, and because he likes, his ink came through good. I don't know, man. I think 2K really they must have really got an opportunity to sit down with the Knicks and really make sure. Well, Shannon Brown, I don't even think he was with the Knicks at the beginning of the season, so I don't know. That blow that theory clean out the water, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, Shannon Brown, woo! I had to give you another Tyson Chandler. Now here's Tim Hardaway Jr., Chicago tie. Your daddy is Tim Hardaway Sr., comes from Chicago, but he didn't want to participate in the duck lip thing. He just looking like, don't ask me to do that. But this is Earl Clark. Now we talked about Earl before, and I'm so glad he got a chance to get on the team with his doppelganger, which is Tyson Chandler. It looked like he had a ringworm on the side, a ringworm or a peace sign, right? You see that? And it said a big ringworm or a pretzel or something in the side of his head. I don't know what it is, but I told y'all before, he looked like Tyson Chandler if his life hit a bad track. I don't know why Earl Clark always looked drunk. I don't know. He just looks all the time like he's under the influence of some sort of chemical or something. I don't know what it is, but he's not. He's not. I promise you, he's not. I don't think he is. He's doing well and hasn't had any of them type of problems, so I don't want to put that on him. But he does look like a drunk in NBA 2K14. Got a lot of tattoos. I told you, this team, I think in order to be a New York Knick for longer than a year, you got to have at least 5 tattoos. If you don't, you got to get off of that team. I don't know, Raymond Felton, Tim Hardaway Jr., Pablo Prigioni, here he is. It's coming. You're going to have to get off this team because you don't have any ink. Prigioni has to have the skinniest head of any human being you ever want to see. His head, his head is so skinny. It's like his head he slept in between 2 fat people, like, and his head just gets swole that way. I don't know. That's Torre, my man Torre. That was who that was. Don't worry about it. He don't play that much anyway. This is Cole Aldrich. Cole Aldrich. Have you ever seen somebody that no matter what they do, they look like they need a bath? Perhaps he does need one anyway, but he just looks very hairy and very unkempt, or unkempt, I think is whatever. You know what I mean. But look at the little fizzy fuzz does all on his neck and stuff. It's not, I don't know. But I keep showing random people here and there. That's the way we edited it this time. I'm gonna go back and cut some of that out. But that was Shannon Brown again. This is Jeremy Tyler. I like this guy's game a lot. I really do. I really think that he has a future. He's a very young player, so you can't like call him a bust yet. He's blowing though. He's doing it, but you can't call him a bust yet because he's still very young. But I like his game. I do. Very athletic, big man. But it might take him a year or two. It seems like every year he makes a little bit of a stride, and I think he's also taking the game serious too. So, you know, get him away from J.R. Smith though. He ain't gonna do nothing with J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith, one of them little dudes that your mama tell you not to hang out with. That's what he is. Don't hang out with J.R. J.R. stay in trouble. This is Bhagnani. He ain't do much. Oh, so you see, we cut him off real quick. Then I think he got hurt and got injured for the season getting dunked on. I might be wrong, but I think that's what happened. That, you know, that's a shameful way to go out. Kenyon Martin, my main man, Kenyon Martin. We did not show his face you know what he looks like. We went straight down here to the tattoos, and he got, I told you, he's the, I mean, he might, I don't know who got the most, him or J.R. Smith. Probably J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith got tattoos he don't even know about. He done fell asleep, and people tell him, you know, that later on that he had a tattoo, and I didn't even remember getting that one. I'm sure he probably got have some like that. Kenyon Martin don't look like he played that. You know, he don't. You know, he got some anger issues. Y'all remember that Twitter rant he had? He was talking about everything. He was cussing out everybody. Talking about he hoped somebody get gonorrhea. Everything. It was terrible. At any rate, that was Player Faces, Tattoos, and Shoes, and the Knicks. Y'all subscribe, follow, peace.